So the other day I was out grabbing some poke down the street at Okie Doke Poke, where I ran into Tim. And you all may know Tim. He owns Tip Top Tents and Terrific Toboggans on the other side of town. Now, I'm not telling tales that I shouldn't, but this is Tim's second act. It's mine. It's probably yours. It's a good portion of us, right? We're all kind of reinventing ourselves again after so much bullshit that's been thrown at us. Those details of how we got here, they're not important, but to be honest, it's pandemic, recession, big business, no people paying taxes. You know where I'm going with this, right? It seems like we're constantly in flux. But none of that matters, right? None of that really matters. What matters is that we are here now. And as I talked with Tim, that subject came up, and Tim says to me, that's great information, I'm glad you're sharing it, but what do I do with that? What does that even mean, And probably didn't do it as sarcastically as I did, because that's 100% me, but I said, you know what, man, that is a great question. So why don't you go ahead, you order your protein, and we can move things along here, because I got things to do, and I will explain to you why that's going to happen. Why things are the way they are. You never know what's coming. And that means you've got to keep it high, you got to keep it tight. And at our age, that ain't an easy thing to do, right? High and tight is not in our wheelhouse anymore. Now, I'm here trying to eat healthy because I'm doing what I need to. I'm taking the first steps into moving forward to being a little bit more healthy. It's better than eating some fries and burgers. And every little step we make forward is a great step. We're going to keep doing that. We're going to keep moving forward. And Tim laughed and he started saying, yeah, I know, I'm in the same boat. But he's like, things have changed a lot over the last 5 years. And I was like, really? Really? Because I don't think they've changed that much. Now, it's not like the skills that we've learned aren't important still. They're still valuable. We can still use them. The core ideas, the base concepts behind marketing and sales are still the same. We just need to put those skills to work in different ways, in modern ways, in ways that really speak to modern consumers, all right? Now, those are ways we might be very uncomfortable with at first, and that's okay because it's change. Change can be uncomfortable, change can be frightening, but change is good. And because there's one thing that my generation, Gen X, does, it's we are very good at reinvention. So it's time for us to kind of think about a quick glow up, a little bit of a refresh, so to speak, on who we are and our sales and marketing. And Tim laughed and he's like, yeah, I totally agree with you. And as we paid for lunch, he turned to me and he said, you know what, man, change is good. I think you're right. I think I'm going to start embracing making content. I think I'm going to start making videos. But can I ask you one quick thing? And I was like, sure, you can ask me anything. I don't have to answer, but you can ask me anything. And he said, where do they cook the food? Now, not to be that guy, but if you're going for poke, shouldn't you know it's raw?